Olusegun Bangbose Esquire, National Coordinator Concerned Advocate for Good Governance, CAGG, has declared that President Muhammadu Buhari will remain in power even after the expiration of his tenure in 2023. Of course, anything can happen because most of the people who he was supposed to have relieved or who are supposed to have left their office, he extended their tenure, just like the service chiefs and the IGP. But of course, you can't just say, oh, it is not possible. Some people tell you, oh, he does not have the power to do that. This and this and this and this and that. When people were talking about the S-men and what have you, he never said anything. With the killings and with all the atrocities being committed, he never said anything. But when he came out and he made his stand known, he stands with them. So what did you do? You didn't do anything. So when that time comes, all this nepotistic attitude that is portraying, even when people do complain, he will still come out and do what he wants to do. Then what did you do? You can't do anything. And just like the statement made by his attorney general concerning all this wahala, he said, "You want me to contradict my attorney general?" Of course, they are the ones who have been advising him. Buhari will tell you that nobody should go for medical treatment abroad, but it's the one who is doing it, telling you about a fuel subsidy, yet they are still paying it. So what kind of integrity are you talking about? Anything is possible. Ordinarily, it's not supposed to be, but if it happens, what are you going to do? Everybody will sit up. Those who are saying, oh, it cannot happen, it can this, it can do that, it cannot happen. But don't just take chances. That is it. With all this their behavior, and you think they are just doing all of these things, that after 2 years or after they must have served their own tenure, that they are just doing all these things for nothing's sake. People who are still in that school of thought, you must be playing with fire. According to the senior lawyer, who is also a presidential hopeful, those expecting Buhari to hand over power come 2023 may be heavily disappointed. In a chat with Daily Post on Friday, Bangbose noted that the increasing insecurity in the country may be an excuse not to conduct election in 2023. The possibility of Buhari stepping down come 2023 is very slim. I have reasons to believe that the persistence of insecurity in Nigeria is a subtle ploy to extend Buhari's tenure, he said. The CAGG boss specifically pointed at the recent attack in Kebbi State, where over 300 bandits operated freely for about 8 hours without the presence of the security agencies. The recent attacks in Kebbi State, where about 300 bandits with AK-47 operated for 8 hours, moving from house to house, room to room, and robbing people, is a strong indication that the security architecture of the country has collapsed, he added. There's a strong possibility that this government may not be able to tackle insecurity headlong for Buhari to remain in power beyond 2023. This is very obvious. We are seriously in a precarious situation where the lives of Nigerian citizens are traded on the platter of politics. This is a sad situation. Buhari once told the bandits not to push their luck too far, that he can crush them. But have they not pushed their luck too far? What has Buhari done to tackle insecurity apart from warning that are not backed with actions? The most unfortunate thing is that Buhari had since stopped reading newspapers and watching news on TV unlike before. In essence, he has lost touch with plight of Nigerians. This is sad. Nigerians should rise to the occasion and resist all attempts to elongate Buhari's tenure through the back door. Nigeria seem to give Buhari too much credit. Statements like this are rather unnecessary. Such statements can only help him to start imagining that he can do it. There is no need to put ideas into his head that are not there. Just a thought though, that is somebody's opinion to what Bangbose has said. But Buhari, a decent man, too honest to mess up this, he will step aside, inshallah. Election will be conducted. It might not be at the same time in all states due to security challenges. Buhari is waiting for his tenure to elapse. He's almost achieving his modern agenda of settling the Fulanis. Why do you peddle useless rumors? If it is so, then it means our people don't learn from history. God will surely move into actions before then. Mark my words. That is the only hope a lot of people do have. The hope they have is God. They have tried their best. After they have tried their best, and a lot of things, all these kind of things are still happening. Their trust, just have to be on God totally. That that excuse enshrined is that excuse enshrined in the Nigerian constitution. As a lawyer, I least expect that statement from you. You are talking about a lawyer. Does Buhari not have attorney general? And you are hearing what is coming out of this man. All of um the law that they have already, all the law that they never obey, rule of law. Do they obey all of them? No. God alive, the already dead, good, the God alive or whatever this one is trying to let us know, whether he likes it or not, he must step aside. Who created this insecurity in the first place? Buhari sudden emergence from his cocoon and traversing the country as subtle attempts to launch his campaign, but God will not allow him to turn Nigeria into Zimbabwe as Mugabe did then. He does not have that power. Forget this American wonder they are doing now. Let's see what happens. They're no born and well. My prayer is that Buhari shouldn't even leave. Stop giving him idea of staying there. Even if he refused to hand over power to anyone, he wouldn't remain there forever. God heal our land yourself. We know that he will run with it to Mali. Why? Why would Buhari not want to leave? Somebody is asking Bangbushe why. He has told you the reason why he feels that he will not hand over power. Buhari must leave Aso Rock when the time comes because it is not one of his inheritance. That is one thing he cannot do. Mark my word. I'm of the same page with you, which many good Nigerians are still in the dark from this fact. Let's be watching as events unfold. Since he failed, he will not even be allowed to continue in power. Don't think God is not alive. Do you think God tolerates what has been happening in the country? God is merely using this period to expose Buhari for who he is. Now that we've all seen it. There's no need to continue. He has failed. All this Yoruba Akuko talk, Mr. Man, go and sleep. Why are we discussing such an irrelevant post like this? When we get to the bridge, don't worry, we will cross it.